Doesn't even matter.
Welcome, yo, people. What is good? Welcome back to another episode of the APF podcast, episode 14. Episode 14. We here. We got some things lined up, and let's get to the intro. Starting with me, aka the coach. You dig what I'm saying?
And it's your man, the professor.
You're not. You don't cook nobody. Hey, you don't take nobody.
Professor's not a basketball sense. Okay.
I mean, for him it is because obviously he can take ankles. Like
okay, well, I'm not over there doing that stuff.
I'm not over there, trying to get on them. I'm just here, doing this.
And with that being said, we've also, since Hangouts is going away August 1st, we also have. We're just gonna say, fuck it, go on Discord. Just go ahead and record, just OBS that shit, Discord that shit, and use what the fuck we got. Use what we got, because what we got it ain't like that. It ain't like that. But if y'all really give a fuck, at the end of the day, it's a podcast, right? So it's made for you to listen. And it's made for you to It's made for you to listen. You don't need to fucking sit there and stare at it. You can listen to and go and somewhere else or do whatever on this, whatever. But that's what's gonna happen. And with that being said, before we dive into these topics, we have something that just popped up. We have something that just popped up. So we're gonna share. We're gonna share this screen. And looky here, Mr. Hard8.
Okay.
Baby.
He dropped another track.
You see must listen, part 35, Broken Games ACR Funeral. See?
Oh yeah, this is a great production on you.
She's like, gotta mute this. So you gotta mute this right there. Mute that. All right. He dropped another track. I feel like he about to cook this thing. Like how he did the last 34 times on his must listen. He's cooking. He wasn't cooking niggas on the other one, but he was just rapping. But
I believe he was just rapping. He's pretty good.
He's pretty nice. But I feel like he gonna cook this. I feel like he gonna cook this nigga.
I'm speaking on my system. It's crazy. But I can't tell you how to react. You you crossed me, man. Just don't be surprised with the way I react. It is. You really took this shit. I ain't playing fair. You want to book a flight, pay the fare. Show me her, I really think. I know Brooklyn is big, but I'm a scout. If I catch you on the low, go to your house. Don't want to get out like this. Just play dirty. I don't need none of y'all. Feel for me.
Oh my.
You're gonna throw him off the towel.
He said he's gonna throw him off the towel.
That's right there. Oh man. Then we had like a little chorus at the end, right? Like a little chorus with the woman singing like, oh my god.
If it's girl,
he's gonna throw off a towel. Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh my god. He's good.
Yo, Hard8 is so good. Hard's good, man. What?
On the floor because she filled the bed after she eat all of the food. She still get head. Niggas, you just started a problem. And I know this nigga weak, but I still won't down. Go ahead with your tweets trying to reach that thousand. It's just the internet until they beat that outcome. Martin wanted pieces, but I'm moving like Malcolm. In the window with a burner, looking out for a out. Don't think this shit's free, better ask them about me. Enjoy them little square laugh about. This shit gon' get real. You're like, that's nerve around here. Listen, dude.
I know he should go like he should make you able to listen on the go. Like put it on like SoundCloud or something. You should make it SoundCloud.
I know on what you call it. You can download it.
Yeah, I know you can. What's it called? You have to do the conversion.
Like YouTube MP3 and convert it to like an audio file, so you can put it on your phone or on your Android or iPhone. But dude, this nigga is cooking the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We all know. Me personally, I don't like BG like that no more because even acting a little fraudulent.
Look, man, BG has been a little fraudulent for a while now. We've known this.
Even acting fraudulent for a minute now, man. I mean, he deserves to get cooked. He's over here talking crazy. He over talking about money.
He got mad at Kofi.
Because
he paid his car, right?
Yeah, basically, Kofi talking about the car. He got triggered, so he got mad, and then he started going at Kofi, and then
I was like, well,
and then one second, you know that what you call it, Hard8 jumped in and seen what happened, seen what was going down.
Yeah.
So and we came to this.
Like broccoli, and I'm just getting started. Who the fuck gonna stop me? Smoke on my sister, she ain't here no more. Even though I don't care, I'm trying to end this war. This is not a problem I've been here before. When you talk, I get mad. Let me hear some more. I had your back when you niggas attacked. And that never was a question. That's just some of the facts. I took the podcast and put the shit on my back. And this is the things that I give a that. Yo, when I catch you on the trigger hat and reach your face to my fist is flat. I'm a vicious trap. I'ma have this shit fixed and matched. And I ain't trying to hear this and that. Ain't no confidence. Stand on that shit you spoke. I bet you never thought you'd end up choking. Yeah. Go ahead and do Twitter fingers ready, nigga. Instead of confront me over Google Hangout. You better work in Twitter fingers closer. Sorry.
Man,
that name crazy. He said some stuff. Hey, that was a nice track.
That was fire as usual. Bro, to be honest, he really BG be talking too crazy on Twitter. When it's like when someone wants to go up on it, when someone wants to talk to him in the Google Hangout, he over here fronting talking about, oh no, I want to talk to you. Oh, after the day, after what you said, you want me to give you what you want now. What?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He's a fraud, man.
I swear. To be honest, I was like, man, I was up to this dude for so long. I don't even watch this dude no more. I don't even watch the podcast or none of that shit no more. After Hardy got booed, I was one of the left. I left. I'm like after what happened.
Yeah, I haven't been very consistent. I haven't been very consistent.
I've been inconsistent to the point where I don't even watch this shit no more. Honestly,
yeah. They got like a bunch of people on that podcast now. They have like 11 members. I remember they were talking about that too. Like I think he blocked Alex because Alex said something about that, like 10 or 11 members.
Well, who's that? Who Alex?
Oh no, it's Alex.
From
a Press Start podcast. Yeah. I haven't seen Kiss move on that podcast in a while though too.
I think he left.
Oh, did he leave?
I think he left or something. Something along. I don't know if he left, but it's something along the lines of like him. Like he doesn't even his Planet Xbox podcast. He shut that down.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Xbox messed him up. Like that's what happened. Let's just be honest. Xbox messed him up. like he doesn't know what to do. I mean, they what they did is just fully loaded PC. Everything's on PC now. He's an Xbox guy, and once they did that, I think they lost all care for it. That's what happened.
Yeah, who else they have on the welcome wheel?
Was it Jack Move? Obviously, Jimmy, or who he calls him diabetes. What else? Obviously, BG. And they have just rotating guests. Really. Oh, Landry's been a regular now. Black Blood, obviously. Funny enough, they still get viewers.
I mean, yeah, he has like 80,000 subs. So he has 80,000 subs. So after it's uploaded, he's only get around 15, 20,000. He's only get at least less than 20,000 views per, at least like 10 to 20,000 views per video. I've seen his channel. That's why he's only get. And if it's the same thing for if you have like a subs, you're probably gonna get like 50,000. If you do a podcast and then it uploads, you're gonna get like 50,000 people watching your shit when it's already uploaded. You're gonna have 50,000 people. It's just a weird YouTube algorithm, but
YouTube algorithm is weird.
It's just the same thing with Instagram and Twitter. It's so freaking weird, but they got so many fucking niggas on shit. I'm like, God damn, yo, you just stacking up that plate. You just stacking up like all the seats. So you have to do less amount of work, and you just sit there and chill. I don't know how you haven't been ordering that shit. I don't even know about all of that. But
yeah, I don't know about that. But look, man.
I don't think we can do that. To be honest, Jesus Christ, 11 niggas, 11, bro. No,
that's too many people.
The most I think we do is like what 5, 6, something like that.
Yeah, 5. You can't have like 9 people.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Most we do is like what. This is us two, what, like 3?
Yeah.
There's like 3 more, 4 more, some shit like that. Yeah, that's most we do. We have like this is us two, and then we have like 3, 4 more people. That's 11. That's out of here. We're too black for that. We're too black for that shit. We get annoyed.
It's just too many people.
We get annoyed too quick when there's a lot of people going crazy, and we can't get in no trouble. We get annoyed too quick, and I hate that shit. I mean, if I'm doing like something, I would like, and we started off, I would like to have some freaking order. I allow my shit for a reason. It ain't for you to go crazy without me like directing the shit. After I direct it, then you can go crazy. But other than that, that's all I have to say. But we got
just on this track, look. BG said something about his.
He said something about his dead sister.
And I think then Hard8 obviously said something about his BG's wife.
Well, yeah,
she's big. She's got diabetes. She's gonna be on some pills or whatever.
What'd you call it? BG started it. He started talking about his dead sister. Yeah. And then he said he was gonna throw him off the tower. He said he's gonna. And then he said if he catches him, if he knows he's at E3, he's gonna pull up. I won't be surprised if Hard8 actually does some shit at E3 to this nigga. Because this is one nigga he genuinely doesn't like at all. He does not like this dude.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. But it's such a played out thing.
It's been like what you call one. They started like 4 years, and they still going at it.
Yeah. You never think about it, but it's sure been a long time. Some of these now, some people like us in college now or high school at the time.
I was almost out of high school when that happened.
Yeah, so it's a lot different now. So I just think they should leave each other alone. I've always said BG should just stop trying to sneak talk about Hard8.
And another thing about it is I don't like it how you over here, BG, I'm talking to you, nigga. I don't like it how you be blocking it. You first of all, you're not on the block for a reason. So and then you block him, and then you talk to him for a couple hours, and then you block him again. What? What is the point of you doing all that? You might as well just leave him. You might as well mute him. Leave him on block. Some shit. I don't know. Like, like what is wrong? Like, why do you do what you do? Who in the right mind unblocks somebody to talk shit and then blocks him again? That's a pussy, obviously, because you know if you leave him unblocked, he's going to talk crazy to you every day, and you know you can't handle this shit. So,
yeah. Oh well.
So
Guess that's it.
So done with that. We got this a major breaking news topic. Russell Westbrook got traded to the Rockets they basically swapped 2 first-round picks. The Thunder got 2021 and 2025, and the Rockets got the Thunder's pick. So the 2021, 2025 picks are for the Thunder, and the Thunder's picks are for the Rockets, and also the Thunder got 83 for Westbrook, and now here we are in part 2 with Harden and Westbrook teaming up once again, and to me, I don't think it's gonna change it. I really don't. But what I think is gonna change is the faster pace with Westbrook transition, which means that. Because like when it's hard, you don't really be running fast transition. You really chill. He really chill, waiting to shoot 3. But I don't think they're really do much. Are they a competitive team? No, because them two. You can't win the championship with just them two. That is a very unbalanced mix. That's a very unbalanced mix.
Yeah. Look, just number one thing is that both of them are high usage players. And one of them can't really shoot, and the other one, all he does is shoot step back threes. And when you have, when Harden was one side, you just picture Harden gets inside, somehow everyone else is covered, Westbrook isn't covered, and he just bricks 3 after 3. And the big thing you hear about those guys is Harden said, I can work with Russ. We have a friendship, a real close friendship. I know how to work with him. My thing is, it's okay to say that. But I know that did he say that about Chris Paul? That they talk about playing with each other and everything.
Both of y'all are talking crazy to each other.
So, so this same thing that basically same thing. Now, the only thing you can say that
Westbrook is like they actually started from the
true. Yeah, but it's different now. At that time, Harden was the 6th man and Westbrook was already a starter. Now they both have their own teams for a couple of years as the big guy. Westbrook has had his 3 triple-double seasons, and Harden had his crazy scoring seasons. They're both ultra alpha dogs. You can't tell me. The only thing I'll say this is that Harden won't be able to dribble Joe because Westbrook won't be able to do that. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when they get the raw adversity and stuff like that. I hope it works. I think they made the best choice. I know people say, "Oh, you can work with Chris Paul," but look, there was no Chris Paul. Okay, you're telling me that if they couldn't beat the Warriors without Kevin Durant, and they face the Warriors again without Kevin Durant, yes, they don't have Iguodala and whatever, but
Livingston's waived.
Livingston's waived. But what did he really put on there? To be honest. No, I'm not. The Rockets they made the right decision. Okay, another said they'll be comfortable with CP3 staying there. They can't really find a trade partner, which would really only be Miami. I also heard Philadelphia could maybe do one. Not that I've heard about, but they got trading Ben Simmons for Chris Paul and a couple picks because I've always thought just with Ben Simmons he can't shoot and they have no shooters. Ben Simmons is Giannis. Giannis wouldn't work on this team either. He can't shoot very well.
Giannis wouldn't work on the Rockets.
No, he doesn't work on the Rockets. Giannis doesn't want on the Rockets anyways. Why he wants to put the high volume forward to who doesn't shoot effective at all.
But what I would like to say is Westbrook has already tried that by himself playoff run. He lost. So and then when he knew that he found out George left, he's like, I'm not. In his head, he's like, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that shit again. I ain't.
No, he was like, but look, they said that he had this idea before even Paul was out, so he was already thinking about it. So that just goes to tell you, that but they all made this decision in the end. Westbrook made it, and Paul made it. But the important thing that is, can they both, who's going to step back? Like, who's going to step back? I personally think it's got to be Harden who steps back. I don't believe in. I'm sorry, Westbrook should step back. I don't believe Harden should step back.
Yeah, that's all. I was like Harden, but he's a better shooter.
Yeah.
He's a better. He can do more than Westbrook. Westbrook, his offense is predicated off drive. It's like he's like a mini LeBron, basically, meaning that he will run in the paint and go and run at you and lay the ball up in a crazy way.
Yeah, so it's true.
The paint.
I think they're the same level team as they were with Paul. I don't think it's much different.
No, he's lost a point. He's lost a star point guard. They got one back.
Yeah.
So
the only thing is,
they lost a decent shooter. They lost a decent shooter.
But that's the big thing. And you look at Harden. I'm sorry. You look at Westbrook. Okay, and pull up threes. He's last. Pull up mid. He's last in every category.
No, his mid-range game is better.
Well, if you just put mid-range everything, it's like 31%. He does not shoot good for the mid-range. I mean, legit mid-range, not the. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. His signature pull-up that he does on the break. But if you just look at pull-up, 3-point shooting, and pull-up threes, which he does, he is last.
Those are terrible.
Russell Westbrook shoots 30.9% with a minimum of 2,500 attempts. That's worse in NBA history. He's the worst 3-point shooter in NBA history. And you put him with a team who does what? Shoot a bunch of threes and will continue to shoot a bunch of threes. So maybe they're going to change that now, and they've decided, look, we shot a bunch of threes and it didn't work. So maybe they're changing.
Last season was like one of his worst 3-point shooting percentages of his career.
He's been dropping in 3-point percentage for a while now, so it's not surprising. But I do hope it works. The only way it works is if Westbrook takes a step back, but Harden also takes a step back in terms of being so demanding with the ball. You've got to pass it off. You've got to be able to move without the ball. He can do that. But the problem is, can he go back to it? And also, Westbrook does not move either. Okay, both of them average 1 cut per game. What does that tell you? They don't move. They don't have any motion. They usually either have the ball or stand.
So it's like, it's like when you have 1 cut per game, and when all dominant guys like him don't be cutting. LeBron is a ball dominant guy. He has more cuts than him per game. So that tells you that Braun can do it all versus Westbrook and Harden, who need the ball to do anything. But for me, I don't need the ball to do anything. I know my game. I don't need the ball to kill anybody on the floor. I can kill you just off of. I can just kill you just off of not even cut, just off of cuts and open and pick and roll. That's top of my game, shooting. But what I think they're gonna win I think they're gonna shit 45, 50 games.
Yeah. They could be 45, 50 games. I don't think they're going to 55 games. I don't think they're going to have they had the second best offense of all time last year. That's not going to happen, right? It's not that's not going to happen. They're going to drop some more in terms of how good they're going to be. Yeah, 45, 50 games. I've said I think the Lakers. Well, we're not talking about the Lakers, but let's talk about CP3 now. What team is going to pick him up? I'm hitting at $2,000.
Yeah,
He's got
people. I'm not too hard that kind of money. It's crazy. $2,000.
That's from a different country.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a different currency.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's global.
Yeah. So CP3, what's gonna happen to him? I'm here in Miami. That's really from Row Reports Miami, not who I say Philadelphia. I think Philadelphia should do it. They're trying to go win now. I know you paid Ben Simmons like 170, but like
they're taking that shit. That's all I got to say.
But if he's not gonna get a jump shot or a post game or a fadeaway game, I can't keep him. Now with Chris Paul, he's got to find the contender. He's not going to the Lakers unless he gets bought out for enough money, and that's not happening. OKC's not, because OKC's already said they're fine with him staying on the team next year and playing there. So whatever. But depends on what he wants. Now, obviously, he wants to go to contender, but which contender? What number one team in the East you could think of? Milwaukee, no.
Because if you put him on the Lakers, that means LeBron. That means you could put him, Danny Green, LeBron, AD, Kuzma, or Boogie.
Yeah.
Which means you can actually have traditional spots for each one of those positions, and for him, what you call another contender. Another contender. God damn. Shit, man.
What?
I'm trying to think of the contender of another contending team.
I don't think there is one. Miami. Okay.
We already have them. There's already maybe because I really think I was pretending that the Nets already got it. So
the Nets did no. Essentially, there's no team that wants him. The Nets have Kyrie. The Celtics have Kemba. Just of all the teams who won anything. Malcolm Brogdon. It's Malcolm Brogdon and
Pacers.
That's not happening. Man, there's nobody for him, man. Nobody in the East. I named the top East teams. Toronto's got a point guard. Orlando, maybe. If he wants to Orlando.
There's nobody in Orlando though, other than Vucevic.
That's what I'm saying. Just in terms of just playoff teams, because contending teams that people say, all of them have a point guard. All of them. You played Eric Bledsoe, $70 million. Not getting Chris Paul. The Lakers, they won't even touch you because you're wants a contract on their books.
Who even are the Rockets offering that?
Oh, I'm sorry, San Antonio. But San Antonio's got 3 guards. They love DeJounte Murray, Lonnie Walker. They have a bunch of guards already. So
Derek White was crazy.
Huh?
Derek White was crazy.
Good for them. So I don't think he's going there. Just think about it. The Lakers. But he says contending. It's a contending team wants to go to. So that's why I can't put those teams. Because you might as well just stay in Oklahoma City if you're going to be on the team.
That's why it's so hard. Trying to think of
that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying who's going to take this?
Okay, so we have Lakers, Clippers. Then the Clippers will never get him back, right? Lakers, Clippers. You've got the Jazz got theirs. Golden State got theirs.
Denver got theirs.
Denver, huh?
Denver got theirs.
Denver's got theirs. That's really the contending teams. And even if you look back, Houston's obviously got theirs. They just traded him.
You can go to Dallas.
Dallas, that's true. You could do Dallas, but how would that work? I think Luka's going to be the point guard really now, and I don't think that's going to work. Plus, he just paid Porzingis $150 million.
158
That's not going to work. San Antonio, that's the only team. San Antonio, but I don't know. I think the contenders are to 5 or 6 teams. Not in the 16 playoff teams from last year. Only Orlando and that's really it. Because the 1 seed last year was Golden State, the 2 seed was Denver, the 3 seed was Houston, the 4 seed was Portland,
The 5
the
seed
5
was
seed was
OKC.
the 6 seed what was the 6 seed? Oh, Utah. The 7 seed was San Antonio, and the 8 seed was Los Angeles. And only one of those teams needed a point guard. That's a team that's not in the playoff race at all. You go back in the East, you got what is it? You got Toronto. They don't.
No, Milwaukee, then Toronto.
Milwaukee. I'm sorry, Milwaukee doesn't need him. Toronto doesn't need him. Number 3 is Boston. They don't need him. Obviously, Indiana doesn't need him. The 5th seed was the 5th seed. Who was in the 4-5 matchup? Oh, wait. Well, Brooklyn doesn't need him obviously, but who's in the 4-5 matchup? And who was in that one? Was it Boston? Was it really Boston? I don't know. Let's see. I can't remember the West. I can't remember the East. I can't remember the 4-5 matchup. I just know Orlando. Okay. Let's see what it was. We're looking up.
Oh my God, Jesus!
Okay. It was the Celtics Pacers. Yeah, none of these teams need one. Look at all these teams. Who needs a point guard? Like, I have all the point guard except the team we got put on. Who now is in the race. Look at none of them need point guards. Imagine. The Celtics and Pacers. Okay, the Pistons. They made a point guard, but they're not paying that. So,
No, they have Reggie Jackson, so he's not. So he's done for unless they trade crazy amount of unless the other team are putting a crazy package just to get it.
Yeah.
But they're not wasting their money. They're not wasting their time on that shit.
No, they're not. I just think he's screwed. I think he's OKC. Only Miami. Miami's really good. And maybe he makes Miami a good team. He has the ball more though. And Jimmy Butler's not enough. Well, Jimmy Butler will be the leader of the team. And Chris Paul is going to have to be very careful because he can't treat Jimmy Butler like he treated James Harden. Because the Miami
Jimmy Butler is not like one of those. So you can't really like talk crazy like how you talking crazy to Harden. Because Harden he's just gonna let you. He's not gonna back down, but he's just gonna let you go. He's gonna let you just do you.
Plus, I believe that Butler has been. They believe in Butler in Miami, and I mean Paul can't have that kind of control like he maybe you could say he had different teams. So he has to be very careful.
But with that being said, we gotta talk about this next one, which is the Nintendo Switch Lite.
Yes. Let me see. Let me look that up real quick.
Oh my God, this console, this ain't even no damn console. This is a handheld system, bro.
Well, you know, the Switch is always
like no.
Switch.
My God, look at. Hold on, I see. Look at. They got like the Fortnite dish, like $749, bro. Like God damn.
So
here we go. So it's $100. It's 8.2 by 3.6. It's like a PSP, essentially.
Yeah, that's a big PSP. Yeah, see, look.
I'm seeing it here.
And then you got the Fortnite bonus pack for like $749. Who gonna waste their money on a system that's bigger than a PSP?
So it's lighter, right? Obviously, it's got a max 6.5 to 7 hours. Look, here's the number. Okay, if you don't play Nintendo games, it doesn't matter. If you like playing Nintendo games and you're somebody who cares about being on the go, then people are gonna buy it. I just think they should release a Switch Pro better than this garbage.
Nobody, only Nintendo fanboys are going to pay for this weak ass $200 console. No, I mean, I'm gonna say console. Like I can plug it into TV.
It is a handheld.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why am I saying it's a console? That's what I'm saying. Why am I saying it's a console when you can't even plug it up to a TV? So it's a freaking handheld.
Yeah, there are trade-offs with it. It has Joy-Con-like controls. Are integrated into the actual system. It can be removed. Single-player console. It can't dock or output to connect TV or HDMI.
See?
So, which was the reason why people bought, a Switch, was to be able to take on the go and just.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, who's gonna buy this system? You can't even dock it on your TV. You can't even.
So, also amidst rumbling happy feedback, which was undoubtedly moved to improve runtimes, there's less for battery inside the console housing. The IR system also doesn't work with Nintendo level kits. The only big thing about this is the $200 price tag. I don't think this is a good console. Look, I'm sorry, it's a good product. It doesn't have anything the Switch has. Essentially, you're buying a PSP, but in 2019, and it's all the Nintendo games and any third-party games at a horrible solution. I saw Switch graphics NBA 2019. Things don't look good.
So no, they don't. That's why they're at the bottom of the food chain, and that's why they're not in these stupid console. They're not in these stupid gaming wars. All you fanboys be selling your soul and selling your soul and defending these dudes. Why are y'all defending companies that don't even give a damn about y'all? They really don't. They give a damn about your bank account and what you're taking out and putting in their bank account. So that's all they care about. As long as you're putting money in their pocket, they can give two F's about what y'all got going on. You can be a Nintendo fan, or you can be a console. You can be like a Sony pony or an Xbox in your bed, literally dying. They will not do nothing. They ain't gonna do nothing for you. They ain't gonna do nothing for you. You're just gonna sit there and just.
This is a horrible. Yeah, no, I never understood the whole console war thing, but that's completely a YouTube / now social media thing, and I don't think it's as big as it used to be, personally. I think it's gonna die down low.
I mean, what was it? 10 years ago, so 10 a long time ago, back in the PS3 days.
Yeah, but let's just be honest. It died because Xbox is on PC now. So where's their console war? I mean, where is it? You can buy.
That's another thing. I'm like, I don't hear about no console. I don't hear about no PlayStation, Xbox anymore. I really don't, because it's changed. Times have changed now. These companies, they're not even like on the same level no more. They were at one point, but then when things started changing, I don't be hearing nothing. I don't be hearing nothing about these two guys come going at each other. You don't even include Nintendo, because Nintendo and their games are terrible. Xbox, they're terrible. They're terrible because they don't got no exclusives. So therefore, their system is useless to a certain extent. But ever since they revealed that Xbox Live Game Pass, Ultimate Game Pass, it got a little bit. It got a little bit, but still not enough to compare the PlayStation.
They had not that Game Pass because nobody's buying their games. That's why Game Pass is so good. Exactly. And these companies only do it when they're down. They're not going to do it if they're up. Right? Sony has not helped any consumers because they were winning. And so if Sony was to happen to die next generation in terms of sales, trust me, they will bring things up like this and that to try and get people back. That's how these companies work. These companies work for the bottom line. They don't have to prove anything that they're making the most money off everybody in their competition. That's just the truth. There's no competition in gaming consoles. That's why consoles don't get really much any better. Or the best company, Sony, doesn't do anything to help the people or make their service better, right? And when you're talking about doing chips or graphic cards with AMD and Intel, they're always getting better. There's always competition. Competition creates better products for everybody. Everybody should root for competition. You shouldn't root for one company just kill the other companies. Nothing coming out. And so, let's move on to some of the games that they're releasing for 2019. Really none. No Last of Us, no GTA.
GTA
games
I'm
released.
just waiting for GTA. That's really
GTA will come out to 2020.
Is that any prediction or?
That's a prediction because it takes like 5-6 years for them to.
Because they got to go all around a certain city. They got to get. Imagine GTA 6 being in Houston, right? Imagine our crib literally that game.
GTA 5 come out what 21?
GTA 4 was like
2006
6 or 7 years. GTA 5.
Okay, so 2015. Look, 2022, 23.
No, GTA came out in 2013.
13? Yeah. 6 years now? Yeah, that's right. So 2020, maybe somewhere mid 2020, they do like a little reveal trailer, teaser trailer, and then they say, the game comes out at the end of 2020 or somewhere between beginning and mid 2021. That is at the latest 2022, somewhere in the middle. But there's no games. I mean,
look what came out in like June: Crash Team Racing, Phoenix Point, Judgment, Warhammer, Chaos Band, Octopath Traveler.
I believe that's a add-on. I don't think it's a new game. I think it's an add-on.
It's for PC, Heavy Rain for PC and more. So, I mean, the only game that's like the only good games that are on here are like, I guess you could say Heavy Rain, Super Mario Maker, and Crash Team Racing. That's about it.
Yeah. What else? I do know. That's the anime game, Kill la Kill. If you don't watch anime, you won't know that.
I don't know about that.
Dragon Quest.
They had a Beyond Two Souls on PC.
Yeah, they're releasing those PlayStation 4 exclusive now on PC. Like Heavy Rain. Remember, Heavy Rain was on no other console. Heavy Rain's been on. I'm sorry, no other system platform. It's been on. Heavy Rain is like what 2008, 9, 10. It's been about a decade now. Beyond Two Souls like 2011 or 12. So it's time, and they've shed the news in the news because they were trying to put it on. There's no exclusivity for where you get it, but then we found that it's only on Epic Store PC, and then now they've changed ports and they're going to pay people back. And
I don't see Life is Strange episode 3. It's supposed to be released in September or something like that.
I don't know. It's weird. They didn't put anything. Maybe they're talking about big games. I have no idea. No.
And then you got all these.
Wait.
You know these
Dreams. Marvel's Avengers. I'll get that one.
It may be good.
I know
there's a
Star Wars game.
Yeah, that's coming out the 15th.
November 15th.
And then
Watch Dogs Legion, Yakuza 5, even though it's been out.
It's coming.
I think English. It's funny enough, you can play that game. Everything's in English, but the voice actors
obviously.
But yeah, it's dry.
It is, man. The only, and then obviously like me is like 2K20 for NBA and WB, they're coming out. But other than that, gaming has been a very weak ass year in 2019.
Yeah, all the games that were good, at least within the first 5 months, right? Like everything. Resident Evil 2 is probably the best game the entire year. Essentially, what was it? Days Gone was released in March. All those So look at January to May. All the games released that. So there's been nothing that's come out since that's been good. At all. Let me see. Yeah, that's come out for a long time. Games are dead, man. It's dead. Like the biggest thing now is interference. Right, Anthony Davis do 2K reveal qualities of some of the gameplay of the game. Probably still overall like Anthony Davis, LeBron, DeMarcus Cousins. Because on Instagram you can see a little bit of the gameplay of 2K20 from obviously Ronnie 2K's Instagram. It looks like the same game. I don't think they're gonna do too much. I know they said they're gonna try and improve handling. All I gotta say is, are you gonna improve my ability to blow past somebody?
Are you gonna improve my ability to play the game? Because I haven't played 2K19 since the game was brought here. I haven't played that game.
I did play right, and I did blow out I did blow out my Minnesota, but it's these blowouts don't happen consistently. It's not fun. We have to always pick a role. That's not the NBA. I think I know that maybe they think it is, but Everton, I don't know.
No, I'm telling you right now, nobody on every defensive play steps up on you like that. Nobody does.
It's like I've only dealt with John Wall's the worst. I mean,
John Wall was taking the ball from you like he was a child.
Yeah, you can't really dribble. You're almost forced to use pick and rolls because all he does is he's up on you, and you can't jump in front of him because he'll strip it from you.
He'll just time you right and just start making you lose control.
Yeah, so he'll do that. Even though I've beaten his team before, it doesn't get too bad. Once you get he only will back off if you have your takeover. From what I've seen, people like John Wall who are really up on you. The only thing you back off if you have your takeover. They will play you like normal. But you're like, oh my god, you have Steph Curry, but John Wall play all up on you like that. Knowing in real life, if he did that, Steph Curry would blow past him and get a foul or something, with a floater or a play. But in 2K19, they'll play up on you like everybody.
That is why I haven't played that game. That's so annoying.
Game, and also the shooting. I've always said shooting's a little bit whack. I know. I guess they made it harder for you to shoot, but it is a little bit whack.
Bro, they made it harder for you to shoot. You can't work.
No, you can't.
You can't make shots consistently. It's like you go outside, you green every time, but you shoot outside, they don't keep that same energy. So I'm just waiting for 2K20. I'm just waiting for 2K20. That game better.
And the defense is even worse. It was worse at the beginning too. So I don't know if I'm buying that. I wouldn't buy the game early though. I like to watch what people say about it because 2K19 is even worse. You used to be able to do nothing at all. I watch what's it called, Keyshawn, and now you can play like it's 2K18 or whatever, but you have to do all those dribbles, all the setback, passing. That does a lot. I won't lie to you. He does it all the time, and he just gets past people. So I can't say that's possible, but most people aren't over dribbling and doing all that. He does it. He knows all the combos and stuff to where it's really just that step back. It's that step back that gets the CPU. You'll step back, right? And then the CPU character will turn and you'll blow right past him. I've seen it. I'm like, dang. Why is he always getting past him? That's why Chris Mill gets past him too. But I don't know how he's that shooting motion. He gets releases all the time.
Because that's the only shot he's ever used. He's not like anybody else who uses different. He uses NBA player shot form. He uses the same shot form he's been using since he's played to. Damn, he got four. This dude gave him 4,000.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I find that
that's similar
conversion rate.
God damn, he's getting 4 stacks.
Yeah, you gotta find a conversion rate.
That nigga made $6,000 just for playing the video, just for playing this Listen playing that shit. That's crazy. But speaking of dying, speaking of things dying, that can't man.
Oh well, it sucks, right? He just was about to go on the red carpet for Descendants 3. The guy had a really good career. Looking forward, he was just about to get away from Disney and go out there and be his own man, and unfortunately died in his sleep from a seizure. They said caused by epilepsy. Obviously, you know that's from flashing lights and stuff. Maybe that was the condition he was dealing with, and that's what happened, right? And that's what killed him. It's unfortunate. You never know. I guess he knew about it, and they knew about it, but obviously something triggered while he was sleeping that gave him
seizure,
killed him,
and it just sucks.
It was great.
When I watched it, when I was watching him when he was on TV with Jesse, he was funny. His character, the characters he played as, he was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
I was just like, man, he was about to get out of there. Look, I've always said, I think some of these guys gotta get out. It's about to get out. We're about to see how good you really are, because I've always said Disney, I believe, decreases what holds you back. You can never be as good as you could.
You never actually put your full dialogue talk into regular acting. Because his dialogue was held back. Those extra. He can't be aggressive with his words, shit like that. So with him leaving, he can actually more aggressive and talk a little bit different. But just when he's about to do that, something said, no, buddy. You gotta go, man.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So, is there anything else? Let me see here. Let me go on. Let me look on Twitter. There's always something on Twitter. Always something on Twitter. Twitter's always got something. Always tell people. I go on Twitter a good amount. I never talk to nobody though.
How many people follow?
No, I mean, those bot accounts follow you, right? Like there's nothing about me on here. I put nothing about myself. I've told you. I only have so I can follow people, and that's follow people and keep up on stuff, especially for NBA things, especially for NBA. I will say this: there's one big thing I think it's the Andre Iguodala sweepstakes. The Lakers, Rockets, Cavs, the Clippers, Nuggets all have interest. Andre Iguodala is almost as wanted as some of the superstars, just because of how good he still is. Right? Now, Memphis Grizzlies said they'll take it for the season because Memphis Grizzlies understand. Look, one team made by the trade deadline, trying to push the postseason, like the 76ers did when you got Tobias Harris, and they're going to put the first round pick for Andre Iguodala, and it will have. The Nuggets didn't want him back, right? The Mavericks have always wanted him back. He's on the sparring contract too. I think I would, if I was a team with cap space, the Lakers have no cap space. Even though they can go over the cap, that's up to them. They feel like they need to. All I know is, could you imagine the Los Angeles Clippers signing Andre Iguodala to Paul George? Patrick Beverly. Like that could be.
Patrick Beverly looks like the type of dude I'll just punch. I just got a smack in the face.
Because he's against you, but throwing his team, you're gonna love the guy. Those guys. I believe Andre Iguodala is the defender in this league. Easily top 10. No question about it, because most of these guys don't play no defense. Could you imagine Turner, George, Iguodala just line up for like 5-6 minutes? You would not be able to score. Patrick Beverly is a strong guard. That defense would be the 2004 Detroit Pistons, 1998 Bulls.
it'd be crazy.
How are teams going to get past Paul George and Kawhi Leonard? Let's remember this. Teams have duos. You want to put now look at Portland.
Let's say like you face LA. It's like LeBron on the pick and roll. He got Paul George on. Then you got Kawhi Leonard on. Then you do nothing. Pick and roll. Then you got Patrick Beverly on. Dude.
Or you got Montrezl Harrell for the pick and roll.
Yeah. Montrezl Harrell. Dude, it's gonna be like you can't get away.
Like how?
You got another.
Like how is Portland going to beat this team when Dame Lillard is covered by Patrick Beverly and then CJ McCollum is covered by like Paul George and then whoever your third guy is getting locked up by Kawhi Leonard. Like even the State guy who I believe this team could get to the finals again. How is Steph Curry getting past Patrick? Well, Patrick Beverly can't come up already, but still Patrick Beverly. Or maybe they say Patrick get off. Why go on him? You know, D'Angelo Russell. Patrick Beverly, you get D'Angelo Russell. And if Clay's back, Paul George, you got Clay Thompson. This team right here is the reason why they're the number one team to win the championship. They can score because they have two guys who average 27 each. And they also have the defense as well. That's why. The Lakers, they can't play no defense. I know people talk about the Warriors. You tell me who's playing defense on the Warriors. I'm sorry, on the Lakers. Al Kuzma? Trying to play that's the social media, right? DeMarcus Cousins is slim down. He looks real slim. Does that mean he's gonna play better defense? I don't know. We'll see. Slim me down mean you play better defense? I don't think so. If yeah, I mean, I don't think it matters. All right. Can't play no defense. After can't play no defense. Who can play defense on that team? Let's start five. Who can play defense? Danny Green? Okay. Danny Green's good. It doesn't matter. Like Kuzma. By some people. The Lakers can't beat no Clippers. Unless they show me that they can play defense and that LeBron James is not the only guy who can play offense. Which is true. Anthony Davis can do it. DeMarcus can do it. But like
you got Quinn Cook on our team, bro. Oh my god.
It's the funny thing. Now we're talking about Quinn Cook. Just saying he would have liked to go back to Golden State, but they had to renounce him because once they signed and traded for D'Angelo Russell, they couldn't keep him anymore. I would like to keep him because he's the serviceable guard.
Yes, I want y'all to keep that in. Get him away from me. Oh my no. Quinn Cook. Oh my god.
Lakers.
That's exactly.
That's okay. He's going to be off the bench.
Oh my god!
He's going to come off the bench. You guys need shooting.
He's not that. He's not the one.
Hey, in the finals, he made a couple big shots in that game. That game 2 and 5.
Every game. We know
he's way more. Look, he's going to be. It's okay for him to come and do it a couple games. It's not like he's going to score for you.
No, I mean, I'll take him, but like, you just got to know your role. You just got to know your role and keep your mouth shut.
Look, he doesn't talk a lot. Everybody loves him. DeMarcus loves him. LeBron loves him. To Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, everybody loves Quinn Cook. Quinn Cook is not a disruptor. That's why he's good for your team. He's a guy who is beloved in the locker room, has a cool head, is very productive, has a professional mindset, and isn't trying to be more than he is. That's the type of guy you guys need. You already got Boogie, who wants to be more than he wants. You've got Kyle Kuzma. It depends on how they treat Kyle Kuzma.
I think Boogie can be back to what he was. He just got to he just needs time. He just needs playing time. He just needs to be on a team that doesn't consist of like four of the star people. Like, what type of sense does that make?
How's he gonna get time? They may actually come off the bench. He can't be off the bench getting paid. I don't know. Look, he just needs to. I've said it before. If he did all this and worked out, and the Warriors they weren't hard cap, they would pick him up maybe. Because he could be the difference. Like they said, the Warriors there were reports they were interested in bringing him back, right? make part of the offense with them. So that's what I told you. The Lakers may be a good team, but I don't think he's going to get 30 minutes. Right? Like, is he going to start? How's that defense? Like, how much really is he going to get? I said with on Golden State, if he came back, you're the second guy behind Steph. Yeah, D'Angelo Russell, but D'Angelo Russell passes to you, especially if you're looking good. They were going to build offense around you. They're going to get plays to make you look good. Okay? Is the Lakers going to do that? Are they going to toss into you and let you work? Are you even going to start? These are questions I don't know about. So, but it's good for him, though. He looks really slim, though. It's crazy what 15 pounds or whatever can do. And last year he was so hefty. Now he's so slim. But, man, for his first, until this year, he was dominating until the injury. So, I don't think it's just, can he get that body back to health? But, yeah.
And
what you got something to say?
No.
Oh, okay. What is this? I think that's it. Unless something crazy happens.
I mean, other than that, I think we have covered what we wanted to cover. We haven't really delved into that game at all. Like doing this for 14 straight episodes. Like we did this 14 straight episodes. We have not even touched the game yet until today. There's a reason why, really. But other than that, this is like a game. That's just gaming topic in general.
Ain't much.
Yeah, there's the reason why. There's the reason why.
Yeah, gaming is kind of dead this year, but next year will be way better, hopefully.
And then the next last was kind of started streaming that game, and then we'll even do a whole walkthrough on that shit.
Yeah, man. I can't wait for the World Games to come back out because there ain't no games coming out right now. So I hope it comes back. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I guess that's it.
That's it. You already know the drill. Links are in the description. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. If you want to pull up, it's $50. $50 in that PayPal. It's simple, man. PayPal's in the description. Put PayPal's in the description, man. It's down in the link below. Like I said, like, share, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. I have one thing just to say. Okay, this Kendrick Perkins. Kendrick Perkins talk all that mess. Everybody thinks the moment Bay Area
radio.
Now you say, "Oh, step up to it." I respect that. I love that. You so fake. Anything with Steph Curry, you fake. Okay. Steph Curry, you're a little bit. That's all I say.
Oh man, now I gotta cook you. Do I gotta cook you again, nigga? Do I gotta cook you again? Do I got? Do I gotta cook you again?
I don't like flakes.
The moment your big sorry, 250 pounds looking at it, gets on Golden State network. You over here sucking this. You're sucking him off.
Exactly. You're on TV everywhere saying this man gets a pass. And he ain't this. And he ain't that. No. You are. This guy is a hater who went on their damn network and says, and it's like, "Oh, Steph is good. This, that." I think Skip Bayless when he does this to LeBron, he never flips. He ain't no flip flopper.
At least when Skip does it, he doesn't say like, "Oh, he doesn't go ahead and suck LeBron off." No,
he didn't even answer the question. He didn't answer the question. He's a douche, man. He's a douchebag. And anything with Steph, he's illegitimate. He didn't even answer the question. If I was answering that question, I said, "Look, you didn't answer the question. You said Curry gets a lot of passes. What do you mean?" Then you're asking that question, you start talking about Steph this, Steph that. No, you think Steph Curry gets a lot of passes? I didn't see people say Steph Curry got a lot of passes this year. People actually went after Steph Curry. I didn't give him a pass.
No, the moment you want to get on their network and start talking, the moment you get on their network, you start talking nice, like you loved him, like you actually fucking with him. No, you was talking trash. You saying he gets passes, saying he gets all these. No.
Look at Damian Jones. Damian Jones on live TV said Steph Curry's got more improved than James Harden. He can't believe half these dudes. Who has these dudes?
Damian Jones,
like 319.
He's trash.
People,
oh man, his half
people on TV saying James Harden has not more to prove than Steph Curry. Steph Curry needs to prove that this is his team, that this is his franchise. It's always been his franchise, buddy. Come on now. That's why Damian Jones needs to stay off TV. I know they're gonna bring him back, but stay off TV. You're giving people and shows a bad name. This is why First Take shouldn't have you. You shouldn't be on Get Up. You shouldn't be on anything. You should be on Get Up when all the other good people
jump. You should be on the jump. Your fat face chipping on cheeks, looking ass nigga. You can't. This is why you. This is why you don't got no rings. You be talking. You sound dumb as hell. What he say about Curry?
He said Curry.
He said he has more proof than Harden. What? He said
that's what Damian Jones said.
He had more proof than Harden.
He has more proof than Harden. AD left. Come on, man.
Rings and MVPs in there?
Wait. Come on. How is this Curry proven that he can be a championship? There's been 3 guards in like 20 years have done it.
Who do you know that done that?
Jordan. No other guard has led the team to a championship. No other guard. Shooting guard.
When's the last time you seen a guard do back-to-back? The last time was Steve Nash. Back in 05-06.
He did back-to-back. Was unanimous. And yes, I do blame him for that pass. But the man was one smart shot away from winning another title. But we got disrespected. So that's why, I don't understand that.
Harden can't even get back into the conference finals. Harden can't even get into the finals. He's close, but he can't get back. He has multiple chances. He can't get back. So for you, there's a reason why you're not a champion, because you don't know what you're talking about. Champions know what you're talking about.
I just found out 23 years ago, the Bulls outbid the Knicks for Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's about to go to the Knicks. Wow. That's crazy. But back to this thing. Yeah, look, Kendrick Perkins, I like Kendrick. But anything to do with AD and Steph Curry is completely illegitimate. I don't believe him with Curry. I don't believe him with Durant. I don't believe him, especially with Curry. Blasphemy, you said.
Look, I don't like him. I don't like him when he be talking. Kendrick Perkins a person. He cool. He probably cool. Kendrick Perkins a basketball analyst. Man, we might have to fight, bro. I'm not gonna hold up. I'm not gonna hold you up. You might have to fight. You might.
Not man. All he does is he takes his nonsense, man. Real nonsense out here.
We might fight, bro. You over here talking bad, talking down on Curry's name. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do it, but I don't do it to the extent that he does it.
Because I know he's saying.
I know Curry, but there are reasons why he does. He doesn't because he's always putting up the guy. He always wants to contradict himself. So there's two different. We are two different people. I don't do it. He does it because he's I do it because of all these fans want to dig.
Well, these fans are all fake. That's why I say you shouldn't really care. They're not going to jump off the Steph Curry bandwagon anyways. And then but then you're going to see a real fan like you who's been on his side. When he's in the NBA Finals again, people are going to jump on that bandwagon once again. I trust you not. Everybody's jumping off of them. Everybody. And when Steph Curry and D'Angelo Russell lead the team to like the third best record in the US, we're like, how do they do that? It's because, well, they're better than you thought. teams can't play defense. So whatever. Man, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
About so dumb that he get away and not said on that TV.
Like, nigga, you thought you could get away from me, bro. Man, I'd say this shit to your face. I'll say this shit to your face.
See, I wouldn't say as bad or something, but people are not dumb. We have watched you go on Get Up, watch you go on.
We've heard you say, we've heard you talk bad. We've heard you talk bad on this man's name, and then you're gonna go on their net. You're gonna go on their network and talk good about him. Why? Because he's a Golden State Warrior. You want to go in their city. You want to go in their place and talk and be a basketball player, talk bad about their star player. You ain't stupid. You ain't doing that. Because you know the reason that's not happening. You're in San Francisco, the place that the Golden State Warriors play. Them dudes will bring down all types of hell on you. You don't want that action, bro. He doesn't. All the Golden State Warriors go on your account and spam you with death, to spam you, talk about your family, all types of stuff. You don't want that action. So that's why you said what you said.
Yeah,
you don't see. You see Barry fans killing KD, calling Cupcake and somebody leaving. No, Barry fans are okay.
We move on.
No, because he brought them. Because at least he brought them. At least he did it. When he was becoming a free agent. So like, at least he left when he was a free agent. Versus like what happened in 2020 was a whole different story. But we all know about that. Other than that, with that being said, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Links are down below. And if you're new, you know what to do. You got your outro.
Hey man.
See you guys later. It's the professor right here. Professing the truth as to all you people, all you little big boys out here and little boys out here who don't know nothing about basketball. I'm just telling the truth to you. I hope you guys have a good day, and we'll see you next time.
And before we leave, I'm telling you, bro. This is the podcast you like to watch, where we just talk whatever, wherever you want, with no repercussions. I'm just saying, this is the place you like to be. You want to pull up on here, you want to talk some shit with us about basketball or anything, go ahead. Link in the description. And with that being said, we out.